Yo, what up, boys and girls? It is your boy, John Doe, coming at you live once again. Welcome to John Doe After Hours. Why is it so dark? A whole bunch of crazy stuff we're going to talk about today. A lot of crazy shit going on in the world. 2026, as the thumbnail suggests, is not off to a great start. But I'm here. We're going to talk about some of the stuff. We're going to break down some of it. It's going to be so much fun. Hit that like, hit that sub button. Before we do anything, as with every John Doe After Hour, it is tradition that we treat ourselves to a nice glass of wine. Now, this right here is JohnDeau from California. Our Cabernet is elegantly structured with concentrated fruit, balanced tannins, and long textured finish. We call this wine 815, paying tribute to our firstborn daughter born during the height of harvest on August 15th. It's cost me about 20 bucks, maybe 15 at Walmart. And I gotta drink some water. I'm super dehydrated today, chat. And now I'm even more hydrated now. Anyway, don't worry. We're going to talk about this stuff. We got a game. We're going to be playing some PlayStation 2 games. This will probably devolve into a sleep stream as well. It's the whole shooting match, baby. 2026, we are starting off strong. If I can just get this stupid thing open. We're going to talk about Venezuela. A lot of crazy shit going on there. Apparently people are upset. I don't fucking know. I don't really care. But it'd be like that sometimes. Where's my... So, if you're here, we're just going to chat. We're going to relax, have a good time. If you've got a nice bottle of wine, pour a glass. Hit that like and sub button, all that good stuff. Oh, yeah. I went to the movies today. I saw Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom on the big screen. Actually badass. Literally the greatest movie of all time. Anyway. So we're going to pour. Nice glass of Gott. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at this crisp color, chat. Hit that like and sub button for Joel Gott. Where's my fucking chapstick? Why are my lips so dry, chat? It drives me nuts. I apply chapstick 10, 12, 20 fucking times a day. And that's probably why I'm addicted. I'm addicted to chapstick. I can't tell if it's dry, though, or my lips are burning. I hope everyone had a nice Christmas. This is my second live stream. This is the first John Doe After Hours we've done in quite a while, actually. This is the first John Doe of 2026, John Doe After Hours. Like I said, we've got some stuff to talk about with the news, pop culture, politics, I guess we'll get into a little bit. We got some games on the PlayStation 2 we're going to play, so I'm going to hook that up after a little bit. And then we're going to delve into a sleep stream because I'm tired as fuck and I got to work tomorrow. So, every like this live stream gets, I'm going to position my camera over there on the floor and I'm going to do 10 push-ups. So hit that like and sub button if you want to see me get tortured. We're at 391 subscribers. Can we hit 400 tonight, chat? 400 tonight. All the perverts are going to come out and subscribe when I start my sleep stream because they're all from Venezuela and Morocco and India and like, I don't know, Chile, I guess. A bunch of weirdos asking me to see my cock and shit. I don't blame them because I'm hot as fuck, but that's weird. Anyway, what the fuck was I going to do? I was going to talk. Oh, yeah. So let me see can I share my screen on this? This is badass. Oh, yeah. Anyway. How are we going to do this? What do we want to talk about first? I guess we should talk about Venezuela. So we're going to pull up Venezuela. Maduro got captured. Something. We're going to see what's going on. The New York Times, CNN. Okay. So what's going on in Venezuela? I see a lot of people protesting. I guess there are like libtards who are mad about a dictator being overthrown, which doesn't make any fucking sense because didn't they just have no kings protests like 2 weeks ago? Was that 2 weeks ago, chat? Bro, how much shit happened in 2025, bro? We're not even a full week into 2026. And we're already striking fucking countries, overthrowing dictators, bringing freedom to the world, taking the oil as true American patriots. Thank God. What the fuck is going on here? Trump administration's plans for Venezuela take shape as Maduro awaits first U.S. court appearance. The U.S. is starting to outline its plans for Venezuela after the capture of President Nicolas Maduro. President Donald Trump said Sunday the U.S. is, quote, in charge, but added that he has not yet spoken to Vice President Delcy Rodriguez. Maduro is expected to appear in court for the first time tomorrow at noon. He faces drug and weapons charges. Oh, that's right, the cartels and shit. That's fucking crazy. That's wild, chat. Hold on. What the fuck's going on here? There we go. Bro, can we get some L's in the chat for Maduro? Like, what the fuck are you bringing drugs and shit? The fuck is wrong with you? W's or L's in the chat for Maduro? Let's see. I'm going to start a poll. Let's see. What should it say? Save Maduro? Start poll. Okay. So we're gonna see what's going on here because everybody apparently people are upset that Maduro got captured because they're idiots. Like, you hate dictators. We just took one down. What are you complaining about? Y'all are fucking weird, bro. Honestly, I don't know what to make of any of you motherfuckers. Anyway. That's fucking crazy. Troops and oil. Trump won't rule out putting U.S. forces in Venezuela as he maintains leverage over the country's future. Secretary of State Marco Rubio said in a TV interview, Rubio also rejected claims that Maduro's capture was about gaining access to the massive oil reserves. Yo. I don't buy it. That's crazy. L's in the chat from Marco Rubio. Isn't that the guy who said, isn't that little Marco? Didn't he run for president? It's been so, bro, it's been so long, bro. I literally don't know who any of these people are. What the fuck is going on? Okay, let's keep reading, chat. The streets of Caracas and other Venezuelan cities have been quiet today, aside from long lines for groceries and other supplies and widespread apprehension about what comes next. Meanwhile, in the U.S., Venezuelans who fled the country are rejoicing. Yay! Bro, I want to hear what a protester in America who's pro-Maduro has to say to these protesters. Like, how do you explain that? How do you live with yourself being that fucking dumb, bro? Bro, that's fucking wild. Well, I'm glad Venezuela's free. I had a high school teacher from Venezuela, I think. Was it Venezuela? I actually don't remember. But you know what's crazy about all this stuff is that I actually know people from these countries. I know people from Cuba. I know people from Puerto Rico. I had a high school teacher from Venezuela. I had a middle school teacher from fucking like Somalia or something. I don't remember where they were from, but the Arab Muslim teacher, she had like the hijab and like wore the outfit. I don't know what it's called, the gown, I guess. And both of those teachers had the exact same thing to say, even though they never met, they never knew each other. Both of them were much happier here in America than they were in their native country, which is just great to think about. Now, I can't imagine being a libtard and explaining to the people who are happy about Maduro being captured, who lived under his reign in Venezuela, that they're wrong. That is actually crazy to me, chat. Hit the like and sub button. Again, I don't think anyone has voted on the poll. The correct answer is no, by the way. Like, anyone who says yes is either saying so ironically to be funny or is just retarded. Like, nobody is ever happy under a socialist communist dictatorship except for the people in power. That's it. And they're the only ones that matter. So that's just fucking wild, bro. Bro, I think I'm going to go to the gym. I haven't been to the gym in about a week. Hit that like forever. Again, every like this stream gets, I will do 10 push-ups. Guaranteed. Probably can't even do 20 because I'm weak as fuck. But I'm going to do it for you because I know you ain't going to like it, so I don't have to prove myself. That's not nice. John, don't insult the viewers. Anyway. That's fucking crazy, bro. Hang on. I got to go get the cats. This is Theodore. Theodore, big stretch. What the fuck is going on? What's going on over there? I don't know. But this is Theodore. Theodore, say hi. All right, we're going to have to close the door because that's loud as fuck. Theodore, I didn't mean to capture you, but I kind of did. Anyway, so that's fucking wild what's going on in Venezuela. I just realized we haven't sipped our wine yet. We let it ferment. We let it air out a little bit. I think we're ready. Cat, get out of the way. Go. Good kitty. Good cats. Anyway, this is a Cabernet. Again, Jot Got. Joel Goat. Because he's the goat. Speaking of which, the Sony animated film Goat, who wants to become the greatest of all time, hence the word goat. It's a Sony animated film coming out this year. Go see it. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Bro. Anyway. Cabernet Sauvignon. A toast to you. That's good. That is rich stuff. The only problem is that the fucking cork keeps getting in my freaking glass. Anyway, we're still waiting. I guess I'm just, like most of my live streams, I'm just going to sit here talking to myself. I think we're going to do a JohnDeau After Hours once a week. I don't know what days, because my schedule changes every week. But is the other cat in here? Is Coraline in here? I don't know. Wine is good, is basically what I'm trying to get at. And we don't have any votes on our poll yet. Nobody wants to say Maduro. Okay. That's good. Maduro, for the record, for those of you who come in late, the reason that poll is there is not because I'm a fan of Maduro. I'm not. Don't like the guy, don't like communism, don't like socialism, money, capitalism, power, all that stuff. Apparently people are upset. How upset are they? Pro-Maduro protests. Wait, are they actually just like retarded? Oh, are they just mad that there's intervention and people like to be isolationist? Yo, me too. Okay, I can see that. I don't want my money going to foreign countries because I barely have any. That's why I live in a shitty shoebox apartment. But you got to work with what you got. Come here, kitty. No, get over here, fat fucking piece of shit. Anyway, he's a good cat. I just like toying with him. This is good wine. This is actually, for $20 wine, this is pretty good. I don't usually like to drink less than 50. I probably should not be drinking less than like a couple hundred. But for a cheap wine I got at Walmart, could be a lot worse and is pretty damn good. Theodore. Theodore. Theodore, come here. He's a good cat. Happy New Year, everyone. We got potential war in Venezuela. People are going to be pissed. People are going to be mad about colonialism and fucking terrorism and all this horrible stuff that goes on in the world. But wine will always be there for you. And I appreciate that about it. Ooh. Banger. We'll probably have one more glass. We'll save it. Because I can't drink a whole bottle in one night by myself. I probably should. But anyway. What the frick is going on? Oh, guys. That's pretty much it for Venezuela, because I really don't care. Because that's boring. That's boring shit. Again, we got 2 viewers in here. Welcome to JohnDeau After Hours. Every like this stream gets, I will move my camera over here to the floor and I will do 10 push-ups. And let me know. I posted a poll. For the record, before you guys look at the poll and judge me and call me an idiot or whatever, the point of the poll is to discern whether someone actually likes Maduro or doesn't like him. I'm not a fan, for the record, just to be clear. But apparently people were upset that America intervened and captured the guy. Fucking hell. Anyway, all right. 10 push-ups. We got this, bro. Can you see? Bro, I actually have to do this now. Damn it. All right. But for the record, I am not a Maduro fan. You can't even fucking see the goddamn floor. Get the fuck out of here. Move this stuff. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's what's up. All right. We got that out of the way. I feel pretty energized. I hope you're having a great New Year, too, by the way. We got a gaming stream coming up. We got a fucking, I'll probably do a sleep stream later because I'm lazy. I don't fucking know. I don't know what's going on in the world. But the point of this poll, for the record, before you guys call me an idiot and a commie and all that other dumb shit, the point of the poll is to see how many people actually like Maduro. Because people are upset about U.S. interventionism. They're mad about the oil. They're mad about the fact that there are troops now and people are running Venezuela. For the record, I don't care about any of that. I just don't. But people are upset, and it's probably just because they like Maduro. Even though there were no King's protests, like, what, a month ago? 2 months ago? How long ago were the no King protests, bro? Anyway, that's the point of the protest. That's why that's there. What else is going on? So, we do have to address the big thing, the big story. The the one and only Will Smith is in controversy again. Now, the Oscar slap was 3, 4 years ago now. That's kind of faded from the public memory. Nobody cares anymore. But Will Smith is not above being a person to cause controversy. I don't know if you guys saw heard his new album. It was crap. It was just bad. It was cringe. His Pretty Girls song, which is probably the gayest song ever written, very cringe. Theodore, want to say hi? This is my roommate's cat, Theodore. Say hello. He's very friendly. But Will Smith got into trouble again because apparently he sexually assaulted somebody. And don't worry, it was a guy. It was a guy, of course, because Will Smith is married to Jeremy Pinkett Smith, Jason Pinkett Smith, Jared Pinkett Smith. So he got into trouble about that. And the person involved got fired. So he's pressing charges, and it's just kind of cringe. I feel bad for Will Smith because I actually really like Will Smith. I like the Men in Black movies. I like the Bad Boy movies. I think Will Smith is funny sometimes. That's just me. Will Smith, bro, you gotta knock this shit off. You can't release cringe albums, bro. You gotta go to therapy. You gotta see a therapist, bro. Get that shit worked out. Get on your A game, bro. No matter what Will Smith does, I believe that he can be the best version of himself. Even when he does horrible, unspeakable stuff like molest somebody. But he does deserve to get sued. So, Will, if you're watching this, bro, you just got to stop, bro. You just got to stop. I don't know how else to say it. I don't know how else to put it. You just got to stop, bro. For the record, I am alone in that. I don't think anybody cares about Will Smith anymore. I think his star has long since faded. It ain't 2005 anymore. When did the last Bad Boys movies come out? There were 4 of them. Bro, I do like the Bad Boys movies. I can't lie. I'm like a fat kid at the end of a conveyor belt shoveling garbage into his mouth. That's me with the Bad Boys movies. But I also just like Miami. I love Florida. That's why I live here. Go on. Good boy. Bro. I can't lie though. That Pretty Girl song, I liked laughing at it, but it's cringe as fuck. And it's like, bro. I like Pretty Girls too, but that feels like severe overcompensation. What do you think, Theodore? Boom. The cat agrees, therefore I'm right. I'm a bit more relaxed. I think we're going to have another glass of wine. Bro, I don't know if you guys are winos or if you're new to the stream, but for JohnDeau After Hours, I usually celebrate by opening a bottle of wine, having a nice glass. I love wine. I'm a wino. I'm not much, I do like beer. I drink beer on like game streams and stuff. Or sometimes like a hard liquor. But I'm more of a wine guy. Wine is classier. It's more sophisticated. It's stronger. And I just feel a lot fancier. It is the best. So if you've got a glass of wine, I'm going to toast to you, loyal viewers. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoy. Hit that like and sub button. Do whatever you got to do. Tell me off. Tell me I'm great. Tell me I suck. I don't care. Neither does the YouTube algorithm. But this is for you. Happy New Year. May your dreams come to fruition. That is solid stuff. This is Joel Gott from California. I don't know if it's Napa Valley. It doesn't say Napa Valley, but it's their 815 bottle. I got this at Walmart for probably 15, 20 bucks. So for a $15 bottle of wine, it's pretty good. I usually don't. I'm very pretentious with my wine. I don't like to drink anything less than 40, 50 bucks at bare minimum. But times are tough. I'm on a budget. Theodore, get away from my glass. Get out of here. Down, kitty. You got anything to say? He doesn't care. He doesn't give a shit. He's a cat. Cats don't care. Cats do not give a fuck, bro. You know what the funny thing about cats is? If you die and you have a dog, the dog will die with you because he will starve to death protecting your body. A cat's just going to eat you. Like, if I drop dead right now, I'd give it maybe 2 hours before Theodore starts chewing on me. And that sucks. That is the danger of cats. Cats are cute. Cats are fluffy. Cats are, meow and whatever. Being approved by a cat is a high honor. Sure. It's a very low bar. Bro, what the fuck? Everybody's interrupting my stream. That's okay, though. Because at the end of the day, it ain't about me. It's about you. What the frick else? What else is going on in the world, Chad? We got to talk more about Will Smith. Sued by former... Bro, speaking of lawsuit, my boy, Aiden Ross. I don't know if you know Aiden Ross. He's a streamer. He's like this young kid. He's probably like 10 years younger than me, bro. I'm old as fuck. I just turned 30 like a month ago. I'm 30 and I'm old, bro. I don't look it. I don't sound it. Thank God. I'm young for my age. But I'm 30, bro. I'm old as fuck. Aiden. Bro, check this shit out. Drake and Aiden Ross use online casino money for artificial streams, lawsuit claims. I don't have some Rolling Stones. Frick. USA Today. Following a year of contentious disputes from the radio to the court docket, rapper Drake has been hit with a class action lawsuit. The musician is accused alongside streamer Aiden Ross and George is from the site to artificially inflate streams of his music. Bro, Aiden, you're just a dumb kid. You're goofy. You're wacky. I find you very funny. I don't watch you often. What the fuck are you doing, bro? You've been in the YouTube game for years, bro. I'm not even like 1/100th as relevant as you are, and I know this shit, okay? Don't do illegal shit, bro. You should know better. If you're watching this, share the stream with Aiden, bro. We got a collab, bro. He lives in Miami. I live out in Florida. I'm not going to dox myself, but I do live in Florida, and it's fucking beautiful here, bro. Filed on behalf of LaShawna Ridley and Tiffany Hines, the lawsuit also names all users of Stake US. the American version of Stake.com, as plaintiffs, calling the website, quote, one of the largest and most profitable illegal online casinos, unquote. I guess Aiden's like a huge gambler, bro. Aiden, bro, I respect you. I appreciate you. So the thing about me is that even if someone does something bad or illegal, I believe in the best of people. I believe that they should be acquitted, or that this kind of stuff. Yo, my connection is unstable. Aiden, I like you. I respect you. I admire you. You're very successful. You're very talented. You're very funny. You're all this great stuff. And I hope nothing but the best for you. Stop, bro. Just stop. Stop helping Drake. Drake is the type of guy to surprise his friends with a visit from the tickle monster, bro. You know what I mean? Like what the fuck? Why do YouTubers, how do you even get involved in controversies to begin with? You know, part of me is envious because he's got connections. He can do IRL streams, do all kinds of crazy things. And I don't have any money because I'm broke as fuck. So I just got to sit here in my chair, bro. But all things considered, what controversy could I possibly get in sitting here talking to myself? Theodore, quit running around. It's fucking crazy, bro. Like, I don't even know what to, bro. It's just sad, bro. Aiden's dumb as a rock, too. So maybe he didn't realize what he was doing was illegal, but that's not what's up, Aiden. That's not what's up. L's in the chat for Aiden. We're ending the Maduro poll. You know what? We'll just start another. Start a Q&A. Should I do a poll or a Q&A? A poll or a Q&A? We might have to flip a coin for this one. A quarter. Heads and tails. Heads, we do the Q&A. Tails, we do a poll. Not that it matters. Not that it's going to make any indelible difference at all. But we're going to do it. What is that? It's a heads. We're doing a Q&A. Okay. What should the Q&A be, bro? Hold on. Is Aiden Ross guilty? Q&A. There we go. So we got a poll and a Q&A, bro. That's what's up. Lit stream, bro. Lit stream. That's what's up. Where's my wine? There it is. Again, Joel got a 15. Named after his daughter, August 15th. What the fuck is that movie? Theodore's just being goofy. Goofy kitty. I gotta close my closet. Hold on. But I'm gonna take a sip of wine first. Absolutely delicious. This is a banger wine. If you are old enough to drink and purchase alcohol, I highly recommend this. Joel Gott 815 Cabernet Sauvignon. All right. What the fuck else is going on? Oh, they left. Okay. Well, that doesn't matter. Anyway, how am I going to make this work? Anyway. Aiden, bro, what the fuck, bro? Why are you doing illegal icky shit? You're talented, you're funny, you're successful, bro. That hurts, bro. What the piss was that? Bro, like so much crazy shit, bro. So much crazy shit, bro. All right. We're coming up at about a quarter hour. We've had maybe 3-4 viewers. It's fine. I saw. We'll move on from that stuff. But we do have a few more important things. Again, hit that like and sub button. Every like this stream gets, while it's live, I will do 10 push-ups before I start my sleep stream. So you only have about 15 minutes left. Actually, I gotta do the gaming stream. In honor of Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, which I just saw in theaters, Flashback Cinema, banger, bro. They're playing Casablanca, bro. Casa fucking Blanca. I was debating on whether or not to do a movie review of the SpongeBob movie, but I'm like, you know what? I said, you know what? Fuck it. 3D animation, not a fan. Didn't look that good. But I love SpongeBob, so I wasn't going to do a bad movie boycott either. It's tough. It's tough. You gotta pick your battles. But anyway, the game I'm going to start tonight, the world premiere, not the world premiere of the game, because it's been out since 2006, is Lara Croft Tomb Raider Legends. Because Lara Croft is popular. I'm a feminist. I love women. I love tits. I love pussy. That's vulgar. Anyway, but it is true. So we're going to start this game probably in about 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. Hopefully it fucking works. It looks scratchy as fuck. It looks dirty as fuck. Bro. Anyway, that's going to be fucking wild. But this year, we do have a whole host of games. Most of these are not, I've not bought any new games since the last time I went to the. Since I went to that. Bro, this fucking cat, bro. Head full of rocks, bro. Head full of rocks, Theodore. But anyway, the 4 games that we're going to be playing this year, until I decide to buy some new ones, we're starting with Lara Croft Tomb Raider on the PlayStation 2. Okay. The greatest video game console of all time. Then I'm going to be doing JohnDeau, Dawn of the Samurai. Never played it before. Never heard of it. Looked cool. Needed some games that weren't just Call of Duty and Star Wars. But speaking of which, we got Star Wars Battlefront, which I technically did stream already. But you cannot play as a Jedi in it, which is stupid. And I want to be a lightsaber guy. So I'll probably get Star Wars Battlefront 2 instead. But then we also have Call of Duty Finest Hour. Just because I love Call of Duty. Black Ops 7 is the greatest video game of all time. That's not true. The game actually kind of sucks. I love Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5. But I don't know how much longer my PlayStation Plus subscription is because I only paid for a year. And it's been a long fucking time. So I probably will be doing PlayStation 2 games from here on out. But you know what? Bro, is this not a banger list or what, bro? Is this not the greatest list of all time, bro? JohnDeau, Dawn of the Samurai. Lara Croft, Tomb Raider Legends. Legend, bro. Star Wars Battlefront, bro. You get to play as fucking Boba Fett, bro. And Call of Duty Finest Hour, the greatest Call of Duty game on the PlayStation 2. This is the best Call of Duty game. This was the first Call of Duty game I ever played. Actually, it's not as good as Modern Warfare 3. The original, not the new shitty one. But that is something that has to be discussed. Oh my God, we're going to have so much fucking fun. Anyway. You know what? I never actually did a review in full of Kingdom Hearts 2. Let me go. Hold on. I got to run somewhere real quick. Oh, what? My entire PlayStation 2 library consists of the games you've just seen and these. I know I've talked about these at length, but, you know, nobody watches this far usually, so I don't fucking know. I'm going to keep going over it. But we got these 4. I finished Kingdom Hearts 2. And this game, even though there were some fun bits in it, it was very disappointing at the end, and I was just frustrated, and I got so bored. I just wanted it to be over. All things considered, this is not a bad game. I just get impatient. I just want to, rush through it. I like quick games. I don't like long games that take 30, 40 hours. Because how many weeks did I spend streaming this fucking game, bro? It was like forever. Because I only streamed for like 2-3 hours at a time, bro. But I did like seeing all the Disney characters. I love Disney. All things considered, do I hate this game? No, I actually like it, and I even recommend it. But just be aware, it takes a long time to get started, and it is sporadically difficult. There were maybe 2 or 3 bosses that took me a long time to beat. Every other boss I was able to beat almost on my first try, maybe second. But the guitar guy took I spent days on that fucking fight because I was just struggling and I was pissed off and impatient. But I also don't like the anime style. All things considered. But having said that, Kingdom Hearts 2, I give a solid 7 out of 10. It's fun. It's deep. It's definitely worth. I spent $18 on it. I definitely got $18 worth of entertainment out of it. Not $18 worth of content because I'm not monetized yet. Hit that like and sub button, bro. But all things considered, this was a fun game and I do enjoy it. I was just pissed off at the end because I was ready to be done and I just did not care. But I did not give this game its just credit. I feel bad. I was wrong. This game is good. 7 out of 10. Would recommend. For the record. Now this piece of crap, Jimmy Neutron Attack of the Twonkies, I do not recommend. I love Jimmy Neutron. The voice actor for Sheen just passed away last year. Like a couple months ago. Maybe it was last month. I don't even know. But very recently, Jimmy Garcia, what's his name? The voice actor for Sheen Estevez. Ultra Lord Avalanche. Now give me my free Sunday, monkey boy. That guy. I got very frustrated with the casino bit or the arcade, playing mini games to stretch out the game, just to add a couple more levels, put in a few more characters. I don't know. But I got so pissed off that I could not save my progress because I already beat like 3 games. You needed like 50 tokens. I only needed like 2 left. But I just wanted to save my progress and I couldn't. And that ruined the game. I was like, you know what? That's it. I quit. 2 out of 10 would not recommend. I probably will not go back and finish this game, all things considered. That's just the truth of it, chat. That's just the truth of it. If you like this game, hit that like button, hit that sub button. Tell me why I'm wrong in the chat. Say anything. I don't care. You know what I need is Attack and the Power of Juju game. I need to get this fucking SpongeBob game. I need to get SpongeBob, bro. Yo, bro. My brother David has been to jail before beating the fucking SpongeBob movie game. What a fucking loser, bro. Like, I can't believe, like, that game is made for 4-year-olds and he's never beat it. It's so hard. It's so hard. Pussy, bro. Pussy. Definitely would not recommend Jimmy Neutron attacking the Twonkies. For the record. What the fuck is next? Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I wanted Miami Vice. I don't hate this one, but I think I'll pick up Miami Vice. Maybe I'll play this on a stream to celebrate. You will get JohnDeau playing Grand Theft Auto before Grand Theft Auto 6. That's fucking crazy. Because with most of these, I don't really play like the story mode. I just like to like drive around and in the nice sports car, listen to music. I can't play this because all the music is copyrighted. For the record, never mind. Final Fantasy 12. It's another Square Enix game. They made Kingdom Hearts, anime style. Probably not going to play on stream. Maybe I'll dabble with it off stream, and if it's interesting, maybe. I don't know. But I dabbled with it a little bit. Didn't care for it. Would not recommend. Call of Duty 2, Big Red 1. This is one of the few World War II games to feature the Italians in it. And when it comes to World War II games, when it comes to video games in general, World War II is very oversaturated. So unless you're going to do something really unique or interesting, it'll probably suck, which is why on paper, I like Battlefield 5. I like the fighting in Norway and Greece and the Netherlands. All that's great, but you don't get to play as the Greek army or the Norwegian army or the Neanderthalic army, whatever it's called. It's just the British and the Americans versus the Germans and the Japanese. And when you think about Battlefield 1, the greatest video game of all time, how many factions are in that game? You can play as the Americans, the British, the Royal Navy. That's a different faction for Zeebrugge and Heligoland Bight. You can play as the French, the Italians, the White Army, the Germans, the Austro-Hungarians, the Turks, the Red Army. That's 10 factions, bro. And how many factions are in Battlefield 5? 4. Lame as fuck. Battlefield 5. If I were going to make a Battlefield game and set it in World War II, I would definitely focus on Italy. I would bring in the Italians, the Czechoslovakians, Yugoslavia, Finland, fucking Bulgaria, Romania, like India, you know? Like there's so much you can do. There's so many like different fronts to explore and like battles to engage in and campaigns and operations and stuff. But it's just the same shit. It's just France, North Africa. That's it. Once in a while, maybe you'll get Russia. I would do Russia. It would be fucking Britain and America versus Italy, and fucking China versus Japan, Croatia, Vichy France versus the Freedom Fighters. Like, there's so much stuff you can do in World War II video games, and it's just they just don't do it because you gotta. Too many people want too many things, right? Like the average gamer just wants a World War II game where you're an American running around shooting German soldiers. We can't say the N-word. We can't say either N-word. I say both N-words regularly, but they want that. But then you can't have the swastika in it because people get upset. And people like me get upset because I want all that stuff. But that is the reality. But Big Red 1, you do get to fight the Italians for at least a level, which is cool. I recommend. And then, of course, Godzilla Save the Earth. Greatest game of all time. The greatest game of all time. It's in the PlayStation. Anyway. We're going to have one more glass of wine, I think. Don't have any viewers. Fuck you guys. Just kidding. I love you. Peace. Banger. Oh, you know what would be fun? Let's see if I can name all 50 states. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta make sure. All right. We've talked about just about everything. We're going to get into the game soon. But I want to see if I can name all 50 states because there's a lot. I have a really bad memory. So we're gonna open up a Google Doc. I'm gonna name all 50 states, and if I name all 50 on the first try, you got to hit the sub button. Be a good Samaritan. Bro, I fucking love popcorn. I'm gonna just sit here and eat. I don't give a fuck. I literally don't give a fuck. I do love popcorn. Banging. Oh, frick. I just realized I'm live streaming on YouTube. So I can't switch over to Streamlabs. Fucking cock. That means I had to end the stream. Bro, that's not what's up. Let's sit here and eat all fucking night, bro. All right. Let me go wash my hands. Hold the fuck on. All right. All 50 states. Fuck, we'll do it in alphabetical order, bro. That's how confident I am. Let's fucking do this shit. I did a video on this a long time ago. Let's see if I've gotten any better. Alabama, Arkansas, Arizona, Alaska, Connecticut, Colorado, California, Delaware, Florida, Yahoo! Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Iowa, Indiana, Illinois, Kentucky, Kansas. I think that's it. Kentucky, Louisiana, Missouri. Oh, wait a minute. Massachusetts. Bruv. Massachusetts. Maryland. Maine. Mississippi. Missouri. Michigan. Montana. There's 8. 8 states start with M. Massachusetts, Maryland, Maine, Mississippi, Missouri, Michigan, Montana. Bro. What the fuck? Hold on, we're going to change that. We're going to change that. Change that. Holy freaking piss. What the fuck? Maryland, Maine, Massachusetts, Missouri, Michigan, Montana. What the fuck is it? What's the 8th one? Massachusetts, Maryland, Maine, Mississippi, Missouri, Michigan, Montana. Bruv, what the fuck? What the fuck is it, chat? Yo, I'm actually dumb as fuck. Bro, that 8th state is going to be the one that fucks me over, isn't it? Hold on, let me gather my chi. Okay, moving on. We'll take that L. in New Mexico, New York, New Hampshire, New Jersey, Nevada, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oregon, South Carolina. Utah, bro, what the fuck is wrong? South Dakota, South Carolina, Yo, I missed 3. Bro, I'm straight up retarded. I'm dumb as fuck. What states did I miss? Oh, Washington. Bro, that's 48. 50 states. What the fuck did I miss? Alaska. I got Alaska. Colorado. Okay. Kansas. Did I get Kansas? I did. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. Bro, Maryland, Maine, Mississippi, Missouri, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts. God, I got Massachusetts. What the fuck? Minnesota? I missed Minnesota. Okay, that was the one. The biggest ball of twine in Minnesota. Nevada? Did I not get Nevada? I got Nevada. Oklahoma. Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Dakota, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, okay. Bro, I am dumb as fuck. Anyway. You know what? Fuck this. Live stream's over. We're going to play Battlefield 5. See you in a minute.